Hello everybody, this is Kevin from KlotzProductions and welcome to my walkthrough of the AtlanticExpress on Bioshock 2. So we're continuing on from where we left off inside of the chamber here. We drained out all the water. And Tenenbaum wants us to meet her up at the ticket booth at the train station. So we're going to check the lockers when we come out here for any loot that's in them. And then we're going to head up the stairs to where the guy ran off to. He's going to take off and run away from us, so we have to hack that door to open it up for us.
Survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
So pick up the hack machine and then shoot the terminal over there, and then we want to stop it on the green or the blue. Sometimes it'll be blue. There wasn't in this one. If you hack with the blues, you get additional bonuses, which you'll see that a little bit later. So there's the blue hacking that allows us to do additional stuff. For the security bot, it does additional damage. If you do it with the regular security cameras, it will make them last longer. If you do it with health stations, then you will get a free first aid kit, and if you do it with the machines where you can buy stuff, I forget what they're called, but you'll get a free item from the machine. So we're letting our gunner do most of the work for us here, but this one splicer came around back after us, so let's take her out with a shock and melee, as we normally do. It's the most efficient way to take care of him. This guy over here is going to try to heal himself, so I had to take care of him. Collect some loot and then hack the health machine and hit the blue like I said, and drop the first aid kit for us.
Dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self.
Then we're going to head over into the room where we killed the guy and pick up some loot and play an audio diary for you.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the great chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
So, we just hit the lever there, and we're going to get attacked by some splicers here. There's actually some monitors coming on behind me, but I didn't turn around for a few seconds to actually watch them. Where Lamb's going to come up and start talking to us, and then, like I said, send some splicers after us.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
For those of you that were wondering, I was hitting the button to see if she would keep talking while I had the menu up. But for this part, you can't actually do anything, so don't worry about trying to shoot them or anything, because you won't die, but the floor breaks out from underneath and you fall down below into some water. So it's kind of just a scripted event there that you can't really do anything about. But then we're going to head off under the water, searched a couple bodies up here for some loot that are floating towards the top.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
There's actually an audio diary behind the fan over there, but we'll come back and get that later. Fortunately, I was picking up a lot of audio diaries in this level, and I forgot to play that one for you all. So if you want to hear that, you'll have to actually go out and purchase the game and pick it up for yourself and listen to it.
Security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Of course, this game is definitely worth the money, I would say, especially right now because it's only $20 now. So there's my plug for buying Bioshock 2. So I was actually waiting for my security bots to come up here and help me out killing these guys because I wanted to do it the most efficient way I can, and if the security bots are going to take care of them, then I don't want to have to deal with them. So I had the one that was attacking them, and then I still had the one following me that had hacked earlier.
She's prettier now. Why not? I mean, I can wait.
I find it actually kind of entertaining to listen to what all the splicers have to say. They're actually fairly humorous. One of the guys earlier was trying to get his dollar back out of the machine, and then he said something like, I could, well, get a puppy or something, I don't know. But they're usually pretty funny to listen to. Later on, one of the splicers says, I'm armed, but I'm still beautiful, or something like that. Just another little touch in the game. Part of the game design that I appreciate and enjoy. Makes the game part of what it is. My security bots kept getting in my way as I was going through here. Now there's a gate beside you, or over to the back there.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
As I was saying, there's a gate behind you in the back that you can actually come through later when you electrocute it.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
I always think these little evolved things are hilarious too. But if we come over here and hit the button, then it's gonna shoot some stuff out of the postage thing. And to use the telekinesis, you hold the left trigger to catch stuff and you let go of it to shoot it. But if you don't want to shoot it, if you just want to like pick stuff up, you can hold on to the trigger and hit A, and then if you hit X, you'll drop it and you won't use any of your Eve. So you can actually use telekinesis for a lot. One thing I noticed with that little cutscene there with Eleanor, at least I think that's what she said her name was, is that she's older now. I was thinking before that those little sisters were your little sisters, but they're not, because obviously it's 10 years later. So she's not a little girl anymore. I mean, I guess she still is a little girl, but she's older. So we just came in here and pick up these little explosive barrels that are always in games, the red explosive barrels, and then threw them at the enemies to kill them very easily. And then of course I shot off the rest of that vial so I could pick up another one.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the AtlanticExpress. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
So there was the audio diary that I was talking about that I had to go back and pick up once you get telekinesis through the vent there. And as you saw, I came back through the door that I electrocuted and opened. However, that is the one that I forgot to actually play the audio diary for. Guess I got distracted by what I was doing and forgot to play it for y'all. So now I'm just going around picking up the loot from the dead bodies that I'd killed earlier. I always like to just go around and check everything and pick up as much as I can, especially for the money, because the money comes in useful. Or is useful. Then once I gathered everything up, they're going to head up to the room up in here and go straight to the back, and there's going to be another audio diary. And then after we pick that up, we're going to come back out here and grab one of the explosive barrels, because there's going to be 2 guys out here that we'll have to take out.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
So as you saw, I hacked another first aid kit there, and then I had to pick up the had to come over here and get this rail out so that I can get to the door.
Slaves guarding the little ones, but someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
So now that we're done looting and hacking and listening to some audio diaries, we're going to get into some action here. There's another big sister, but she just ran off, so don't have to really worry about her. We want to hack the machine. Then I actually went back to get another health pack before I left. But when we go upstairs, we don't actually want to try to fight off everybody. Just want to move forward and grab the explosive barrel and take the guys out of here. And then there's another barrel behind the boxes that we can use to take out the people in front of us. And we just want to head to the elevator as fast as we can and hit the button to get upstairs.
Why they always gotta leave?
And then that's going to be it for the first half of the Atlantic Express. Hope you all come back to see part 2.